Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Speaking with Stone. As you know, it is always my intent to always bring you the hard-hitting truth about the things that we see in the media. Most recently, the things that have been catching my attention are the recent allegations against Bill Cosby. Now, I grew up watching that man, and personally, I think it's very outrageous that these things would even happen. But you know what? We can speculate all day. I think, you know what? Why not go ahead and get the information straight from the horse's mouth? Please help me welcome the legendary. Okay, but what we're trying to do is, basically give you an opportunity to basically, tell these people, yes, I did, do this, and, I'm sorry, or no, I didn't do this, and, these people are lying, and so right now, you're so even it's kind of up in the air. I mean, like I said, you have Janice Dickinson, for an example, who clearly, made a statement. They had her on TV for an hour, and again, you really can't talk for an hour unless there's something to talk about.
She said I roofied her drink in 1982.
Okay, so...
If I roofied your drink in 1982, wouldn't you have went to the cops in 1982?
Okay, that does seem to be a very valid point. So, so based off that, how do you respond to that?
I respond like this. Just because I'm an older, attractive black man, there's a lot of beautiful white women that want to get with me and do not hate the play or hate the game. So, I hear things in the paper about you, that you've been messing with some hoes. How come you're not in jail?
This isn't about me, you know what I'm saying? We're
Yes,
here
it
to
is
talk
about you.
Well, no, we're here to talk
You're
about
going to
you.
criticize a black man, let me criticize
I'm not criticizing anybody.
Man.
I'm just saying that this is about to talk about you and not to talk about me and what I got going on, because I'm just trying to do me and trying to get on. You've already done yours, and so, I don't see how you're trying to compare me.
So it's okay for an old black man to get persecuted, but a young black man gets persecuted. It's a fucking problem.
I'm not trying to persecute anybody.
Are you trying to be Rodney King? We should all get along?
Well, we should get along. Think about it. If anything, you've been dealing with this, for at least 60 years. You know what I'm saying? The walls that you've broken down have allowed me to come into this. I'm not trying to lose this over something that, we're live? No, cut this. How would you say Lou Ferrigno's wife? Her name actually slips my mind right now.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so you're familiar with this young lady.
She said that I grabbed her assets.
Okay, assets.
Her assets.
Okay. So, again, I was always told, if somebody tells you have a tail, the first time it doesn't mean anything, but if somebody keeps telling you, then essentially, you're going to start turning around. So, this is, a pretty commonplace situation, Bill. Are you going to tell me that there's no truth in any of these accusations?
Once again, just because I'm an eligible black bachelor of a certain age, women want to get with me. Just because they fell out of the pudding pop doesn't mean that I forced it on them.
Okay. All right. So, looking back, just based off the way that things are turning out, is there anything that you would have done differently?
I probably would not have been alone in hotel rooms with white women.
Okay. All right. Well, yes, I can definitely say as a black man, that's always, a scary situation.
I'm glad that you understand.
I do.
Do you do it quite often?
Well, I can neither confirm nor deny that allegation at this time.
You sound like my lawyer now.
Well, again, this is about you right now, so let's just go ahead and get back to that, Bill. So I understand that there's, recently you've been contacted by Stan Lee in regards of trying to make an adult version of Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. And that you're currently still in talks and negotiations with that. Now, having grown up on that, so I'm just, kind of wondering, how you would possibly even decide to become involved in that.
It's because I really need the money.
Okay.
Difficult time. NBC dropped my new sitcom. Hulu's not going to air my shows. My comedy special's been canned. I need some money.
Okay, all right. I mean, would you consider going back working with Jello and advertising and being the spokesman for Pudding Pops?
Jello's not going to have me back. Neither is Kodak.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that we could possibly work to get you hosting a TV show.
What kind of show? One of those exploratory Nancy Grace type shows? Your show?
No, not my show, not my show. I mean, but I'm just saying a show. I'm sure we could help get you a show.
Do you want me to be like Larry King with some suspenders going, ugh?
Okay, I mean, well, I don't. Though. I mean, well, you always been known. You know what? Speaking of suspenders, and wardrobe, you've always been known for your choice in sweaters. I want to know. Do you think that may have had anything to do with these ladies being attracted to you? That it's the sweater. Giving off a certain kind of vibe or aura.
Are you kidding me? You think some stupid coochie sweater's gonna get the coochie?
I, I'm sorry, Bill. I didn't know. I had no idea.
So you could just put a sweater on and get all the pussy that you want.
Well, I mean, who's to say that you couldn't? I mean, I'm just.
Are you going to be Badu's son? Are you the new Theo?
I was just wondering if there was any correlation. I'm very sorry.
Why don't you go call the guy that owns the sweaters and ask him?
Well, new movie plans or anything in the works right now?
I'm going to be producing the Red Fox movie. I'm going to be doing a biopic. It's going to be me, Andy Griffin, and that son of a bitch. You know him. You love him. Cat Williams.
Okay, all right. That sounds like a great comedy show. I heard that Kevin Hart was originally slated to play the role of Cat Williams. Any reason why that changed?
He was going to play him, but then he didn't accept the money. The studio wanted to give him $5 million, and he said $7.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
and he's too big and fancy now for $5 million. Too much of a douchebag.
okay.
That midget motherfucker.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, you know what? Sometimes people have to take their own. All right. Well, again, Bill, I want to thank you again for taking the time out of your schedule. To go ahead and come down, to talk with us so candidly. We definitely appreciate it. And I hope that, maybe next time you're in town, you might be able to stop through and go ahead and see us again.
I'll make sure we talk again.
All right. Well, again, everyone, I do want you to, please give a great big applause for my guest, again, the incomparable Mr. Bill Cosby. Okay. Let's just say, to go ahead and wrap this up. Give me a second. Do we get any straight answers from him? I don't think so. No, man. It's shit. Oh, we're still live? Oh.
Yeah, we're still live. 2 minutes.
Nah, I'm gonna just run like this. Fuck it, it's live. I don't care. This is real. Okay. Thank you, my distinguished viewers, for being with me through this wonderful interview.